Peace, family. What's up? There's a piece I wrote called Serenity. Let y'all hear the rest of this verse. It is. Hope y'all appreciate that. What's up? Hope your day is going well so far. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me for a few minutes. Just wanted to talk about a quick topic. What's up, Kemet? Man, I hope everything is going well, brother. We gotta connect, man. We gotta talk. Keep up the conversation, man. Have fun with this thing. Yeah, for everybody watching, this is the music that you hear playing in the background is from my latest project, my piano meditation project called Key Reflections. You can check it out by going to aaronhillsmusic.com. You can also check it out, well, I just leave it there because that's the easiest way to think about it. My name, Aaron Hills Music, Hills with an S.com. Check it out. So yeah, just thinking about a quick topic of discussion for this morning. Just a quick little 10-minute, what will soon be a podcast. Starting that very soon because, you know, I have a lot of these kind of conversations, and now I realize in this part of my life that the best thing to do is to document as much of this as possible because it's valuable to other people. So, yeah, topic of conversation, don't forsake your health for your dreams. And this was inspired by me watching another YouTuber that I follow. His name is Curtis King, and that's Curtis with 2 S's at the end. And he was talking about a lot of the rappers that have died young. And he basically was talking about it had nothing to do with the lifestyle as far as gangbanging and that kind of thing. It came down to health. And I thought about that because I've been talking about that forever. You know, just basically like, you know, if you're not if you don't take care of your health, or if you put your career or your dreams before your health, then of course it's thinking about life in an upside down way because, you know, what can you do? What can your careers do for you if you're not in health to be able to enjoy them? You know, what can chasing your dreams and achieving your dreams do for you if you're not around to enjoy them? You know, even getting money. You know, what does it mean to hustle and hustle and hustle and hustle to get secure financially, but you're not around to enjoy it, or you're not in good enough health to be able to actually enjoy it? So that's just a quick topic of discussion. You know, and he mentioned a few things that I definitely have been talking about for years with people. Like, as a musician, you know, a lot of times we're applauded for spending long hours in the studio. You know, I myself am even guilty of that because it's a part of the lifestyle, spending long hours in the studio, grinding with little sleep, you know, going all day, and you're in the studio or you're working on a project so hard you forget to eat, you know, and you're so just caught up in that creativity, you know, you're caught up in the zone, you're locked in. And, you know, the thing about it is, you know, there are times when things are like that in life, you know, where when I say there are times, I want to start singing, there are times when you need someone. Yeah, that's a musician for you. Think about music 24/7. But, you know, there are times when that kind of flow is what it is. You know, where you are working on a record around the clock, where you are working on editing a video, gotta get it out, gotta push it. I mean, I'm a hustler 24/7. In fact, like I was a bit of a workaholic back when I was 21, and most people don't realize like that's actually a real thing. You know, you could literally be addicted to working. And so I was a bit of a workaholic, and I always have to be careful because, you know, I've been fortunate to be full-time in my passion, in my dream since 21. You know, this year makes 15 years for me. And I really actually don't know too many other of my peers or people that I've grown up with, either musically or just in life, that are able to say that, you know, that can actually say that they've been for 15 years owning their own business, you know, being an entrepreneur and working for no one else but themselves for 15 years. And I guess you could say, I mean, I was working for someone else, but it was basically as a contractor, you know. So anyway, I read a book called Focal Point by Brian Tracy, I think the guy's name was. And it was a book that really helped me with time management. You know, check it out on Amazon if you like. There's probably many other books that come out since, but I found this book to be very helpful. So it's called Focal Point, again, by Brian Tracy. And the book helped me to get things into perspective as far as how much I was working versus how much I was exercising and eating and allowing for sleep and allowing for just pure leisure. Like, people don't understand sometimes, especially when you're a private contractor, you know, as a musician or what have you, or any other kind of field. People don't realize, you know, if they call you or if they send you a text and they say, hey, you know, what are you doing, or are you available at this time, whatever, or what are you doing, and you say nothing, people think that nothing means that that's actually an open invitation, like you're free, you're available, like you want to actually go from doing that to doing something. And even beside that, they don't realize many times that, like, leisure, doing absolutely nothing is important in life. It, like, everything has its time. It's absolutely important at times in life to do nothing. That's really what I should have titled this video. I'm gonna do another one on that tip. Like, the value of doing nothing. Hey Kim, make sure I remember that, man. If you still there watching, man, just, like, you know, hit a like, a thumb up or something, so I can help me to remember that, bro. The value of doing nothing, because of course, for shock value, you know, that title definitely grabs some eyes and ears and attention, but it's really true. There's value to having times in life where you do absolutely nothing, because it allows your brain to get, first of all, to get a break, which is why a lot of us use meditation and what it's really useful for. The funny thing is, as soon as you decide to meditate, you realize that that's when your brain finally gets kind of a break, and so you start thinking about everything. But it's really because your body got a chance to slow down and stop and not be in a competition with your mind. This is totally going, you know, but this is what it is, though. Your body gets a chance to slow down, stop having a rat race with your mind because you're sitting still for a second. So now your brain's like, all right, now this is what we got to do. We got to do this, 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 this. And you start thinking about everything under the sun. And it's natural. In fact, this is a little meditation tip, so to speak. I'm not a guru on it, but I mean, I do have some basic experience in it. I mean, I am a meditator. So, that was funny. I'm a meditator. So, you know, basic tip, which is like, to, you know, someone who experiences that and thinks that the goal is to have a completely clear mind and blank mind. It is the goal, but it doesn't come by trying to stop. Like, the more you try not to think about things, the more you will. It's just how you're focusing on it. By not thinking about, you're thinking about not thinking, like, you know. It's a quandary. So the point is that the goal is to just be an observer, just allow the thoughts to pass and just observe. And eventually, like going to sleep, you'll find that you get so used to that you're no longer focusing on that, and eventually you're able to just have first short moments of just total clarity, just focusing on breathing and that type of thing, that's what the breathing is for. so that you can have something to focus on that's not tasks and duties and responsibilities and bills and fears and the things you're excited about and all that, and just focus on your breath. But you'll be able to do that in short spurts, and then over time it gets longer and longer until you're able to meditate for long periods of time, just focusing on breathing. Anyway, when you're doing that though, you're allowing yourself to quiet down, and when you get to that place, you're literally doing nothing. You're just existing. You're just focusing on your breathing, but you're not doing a bunch as far as moving, and you're not doing a lot as far as thinking. We need those times. That's valuable, because people don't realize the word mental break is real. If Amachandra was on here, she'd be raving about that, because that's something that we talk about almost every day. Mental breaks are important, just like physical breaks. So from doing absolutely nothing to exercising to paying attention to our diets to getting enough sleep and enough rest. Yes, I can go off of 4 hours of sleep a night. I'm a morning person, so even after 4 hours, my body is up and ready to go. I'm excited. I might be tired in one sense, but in another sense, I get excited about the opportunities of the day. I get excited about things like this, being able to just connect with people for a few minutes and talk and high five and say, I get excited about being able to say I love you to people another time, But I can survive off of that, but the truth of the matter is it's only been so long I can survive off of that, because our body needs ample rest. So if we don't get it, like you guys know, other things start happening, our bodies start giving us warnings, and then if we're already in the mindset that we're good and we don't need to give it more, then we keep on going, and eventually it gets to the point of danger. So yeah, let's pursue our dreams, but not at the expense of our health. Bottom line. And everybody knows I'm guilty myself, so really I should be the only person in this live stream. Because really, if it was that, it'd be super valuable, because of the fact that this is something that we all just need to hear over and over and over again. So yeah, drop a line, drop a comment. My goal is to be able to do my live streams as well as a lot of my content on my public profile page, as you guys know. So what I realize I have to do is just stream from this page and then just let you guys know on my personal page that I'll be doing it. I apologize in advance for the fact that it'll be annoying, that a lot of times in my feed you'll just see Aaron Hill, shared Aaron Hill, and it'll say, hey fam, going live, topic, blah, blah, blah. Now, the good thing is, because I'll be consistent with that, I think it actually play into it being nice and neat and quality, and so it may not be annoying, but I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm doing, because what I realize is, with Facebook analytics, the only way that things move forward where you get the opportunity to make your public profile more popular, where it comes up in the news feed, is you got to have engagement there. So even just doing a live and having one person hang out takes it up in rank as far as visibility, because Facebook is like, well, somebody cares about what's going on there, so let's make it more visible. And every question I get to answer. So drop a question, and if it's not a question, just drop a comment, just so I can continue the conversation with you and help this page's ranks to go up. So peace, guys. I love you. Share the vid if you like. If not, it's all good too, because again, I could just do this and say this message to myself and it'll be valuable. Don't forsake your health for your dreams. Live well. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.